Welcome to the Stringless Life Radio with JR Hendrick, a podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women to learn the essentials and soft skills of the stringless life. Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about a subject that's very sensitive to me. Whether you willing to accept it or not, it is part of the stringless life. That is, does a person have a right to snuff out the life of the unborn? Yeah. Now that Jimmy's gone, not in the hell with this one, I'm going to say in some ways what he ain't willing to say. And for that, Jimmy, I'm deeply sorry, but I got to say this. Alright? I know this is not a suggestion. Abortion is wrong. Okay? No matter how hard you, how you count it. Now, some of the young'uns say, well, except for like rape and incest. Yeah, the story. I have a friend, college, Antonio Gomez. Now this can't be verified. I'm speaking hypotheticals here, but it can be a true story anywhere. Anyway, Antonio was raped by but his mama was raped by her boyfriend. Nothing would do. But that mama decided she was going to carry Antonio to term. Now I can hear you saying this now, okay? I can hear you say this now. Ain't that heartless? Ain't that heartless to a woman that's been raped? No. See, whether you want to admit it or not, Antonio was raised by a Hispanic Catholic family that loved him dearly. He's an economist for a major energy conglomerate. Right? Now, I'll tell you something about this man. You can feel it in his bones when he talks about the sanctity of life. But the guy that's in charge of the Newsmax podcast, he went on live TV and told his story. Now you tell me. There's options. There's adoption. So people think, well, don't you think that's a bit heartless? Let me ask you something. What if you're the baby? What if you're the baby that has a disability? We have to fight for the sanctity of human life. Alright? And I might let Jimmy come on here in a little bit because, well, abortion is something that's sensitive to him too. I wouldn't know normally when I'm going to do this, but JR, there's something that Jimmy and I share in common. I'm going to let him go ahead and talk. Thank you, JR. Well, I think it's good to really talk about these things because I used to be what's known as pro-choice. And then I found out the truth. Someone close to me could could have had that happen to him. And let me ask you something. If we don't stop it, where is it going to stop, huh? We already got people talking about getting rid of them outside the womb. That's murder. Next thing you know, people low income, people who have babies that have disabilities. The doctors can prove it. Oh, it's not hurting anybody. Is it really? Is it really? I have a little boy. Well, he's not longer little. He's a teenage boy. And some of these men, you know, and people will say, well, it's okay to have something like that. Is it really? Does it bless the lives of those involved in that? Does it really help them? Wake up, America. Look at the eyes of our kids, you know. Once since Roe v. Wade, who could have easily been aborted. Could have been any after Roe v. Wade or even before. Could have been any one of us. I used to be pro-choice. And then I had friends like Brad and Jim Bob and Julie who opened my eyes to help me see that the policy in and of itself is innately wrong. Okay? Wrong. It's kind of like wake up time, Jimmy. It's wrong. No matter how you slice it, abortion is wrong. It's murder. Some people believe that it's okay. Nobody's getting hurt. Really? Uh-oh. I'm taking over, Jimmy. Oh, really? Well, what about the mothers being impacted? What about the babies? What about the fathers that didn't want that abortion? And the ones dead, let me tell you something. They deserve to get kicked somewhere because that's wrong. Plain, purely, wrong. Right? Wake up, America. I'm helping Jimmy write a book called The Sleeping America. And let me tell you something. When I hear the reason behind Roe v. Wade, it's sad. So that's why you need to wake up and realize that, look, we don't want to talk about anything controversial, but it is a fact of life, whether you want to see it or not, that the sanctity of life needs to be, should be, and absolutely has to be protected. You probably think of JR, you lost your marbles. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're just lost. You don't even know what you're saying. Oh, really? What about all those poor people? Folks, it could be any one of us. If it makes you angry, in some ways good. Now, we're not going to be talking about political topics all the time, but this is something that's near and dear in my heart. So if you'll forgive me. Hope you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life Radio with JR Hendrick. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life family. Like my daddy always said, you think strong, you live strong. You live the strenuous life. God bless you.